still in a good mindset to run after all that commentary. That's a lot of work. So huge props to foosda.
And the runners are pretty much synced already, which is pretty awesome. Schmeman just having a little trouble getting over that ledge, but we are off. And yeah, as we said previously, this should be a very interesting race.
Yeah, foosda will not get... He's only going to get 3 tanks, Gravity Varia, 10 missiles, 10 supers, 1 power bomb, or 5 power bombs, so 1 power bomb pack. What else? Am I missing something? Oh, obviously Morph. And I think that's it. I might have forgotten something. But, so yeah, he's not going to get high jump, he's not going to get speed, so he'll use some interesting strats to get through some situations, especially in lower Norfair. Worst room in the game has a pretty cool strat. The bosses have some pretty cool strats. Mother Brain is particularly stressful. It looks... It's almost boring to watch, but I can promise you it is not boring for the runner. It's long, and you can't really make very many mistakes. You still only have 3 E-tanks.
I wouldn't completely agree with the fact that, I can understand that some people might think the fights are boring because they're so long, but they're gripping too. They're extremely gripping, and that the fact is that you're on the edge of your seat while you're watching these things because they take so long, and the runners need such a great amount of focus to get through them.
If you're a casual observer and you've maybe never watched Super Metroid before, you might look at it and go, "What's so hard about that?" But if you're somebody who's played the game before or done runs or you just watched enough of it, you'll realize that it's a pretty stressful situation. Low percent speed is even more stressful. It's 300 shots, and you have to count. You have to count because you have to know when she's going to do the catch-up phase.
There is a reason that low percent speed is hardly ever run.
Yeah. Zostones owns the world record in both low percent speed and low percent ice.
Right. As Mish was telling me before, low percent ice is kind of the transitional category for runners who go from old route to new route as well.
That's true. Absolutely. The boss order is very similar, although you will see foosda do Kraid first. And the big reason for that is because he can't get the high jump B tank because he's not getting high jump. So it's faster to go kill Kraid and get the Kraid tank. The most stressful parts of the run, honestly, there's not that big of a risk of dying in lower Norfair. Because he does have both suits, and he's got 2 tanks, so I don't expect Super foosda to save. The biggest opportunity for foosda to die really is Ridley, and that's if he messes it up. But he's a very, very, very good low percent runner and just 80% runner. So he's got a tremendous amount of experience being in this situation against Ridley.
Yeah, normally if foosda was doing any percent, he would not be taking any safety saves. In this route, hard to say.
Any safety saves? No way.
No? Okay.
Nope. Nope. Just not what he does, and I don't blame him at all. I understand it completely. And you're back to your comment about the transitional phase. Most of the top runners who run the current world record route did low percent ice beforehand, or they did it kind of simultaneously. It's a very good introductory. I guess it's a very good introductory run into the strats that are required for the new route. Lower Norfair is the biggest part of that run as far as technical movement, and this is a very, very similar for a lot of the strats. And it also makes sure that you have total mastery of the bosses, which you need as well. And low percent ice demands that even more than current 80% route.
And so you can see that both runners are doing the wall jump climb, and both runners get through it fairly easily. Schmeman actually did an interesting strat in the pit room, the reverse pit room, where you angle down and you press down at the same time as you're moving from platform to platform, and this allows you to not fall into the gaps.
Oh yeah, he did the gap skips. Yeah, that's a pretty cool strat. Sorry if the storm behind me is picking up on my mic. It's
yeah,
raining
and
pretty good here.
Sorry if my fan is picking up on my mic, but it is very warm here.
So yeah, I mean, this run is not going to be that different for normal 80%, at least what foosda is doing, until probably the only difference between here and Fantoon is he's not going to get the charge missile. So Fantoon becomes basically impossible to 2-round. So you'll see him do 3. Missing Alcatraz there, that's very unusual for foosda. Come on, foosda. There you go. Schmeman getting it. Yeah, Gang Crow, they are racing different categories. Low percent ice is foosda's low percent ice PB is actually slower than Schmeman's 80% run, just because low percent ice is a slower category. And for those of you just joining us, Duckfist was a no-show. There's not been any contact with him, so that's a forfeit, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we were looking forward to seeing Duckfist run again, of course, because what follows with Duckfist runs are, well, very interesting things. You'll never really know what happens, but
yeah, all three of his runs had some kind of drama or insanity attached to them.
The final one versus Daddy P Not 3D came down to Daddy losing the stream as he finished off, I think, either Mother Brain 2 or Mother Brain 3, and then getting it back within about, I believe, 15 seconds of Duckfist finishing. And Daddy was just standing right next to the ship, and then he he hopped on about 15 seconds before Duckfist finished. So, yeah, the drama has been great between all of Duckfist's runs.
P-Note actually basically had like a complete hardware issue at the start of his run, and he couldn't stream his normal setup. So he switched to Virtual Console with a different controller, and he was playing with that. And so it was kind of interesting to see him like adjust to the movement and the difference in the inputs as the run progressed.
Low ice is such a slow category mainly because of how long the boss fights take, and you can explain that if you want, Mish.
Yeah, so there you see foosda skipping the charge missile. So yeah, the low percent ice doesn't get high jump, doesn't get speed, doesn't get any beam upgrades except for ice. I mean, basically, there's 2 primary low percent categories, and you need either speed booster or ice to finish the game inbounds. A big part of that is, wow, if this gets too distracting, then I'll mute. But I'm okay, guys, I promise. But I lost my train of thought. So you need speed booster to get to Bot Wound. You need speed booster or ice to get into Bot Wound. You have to have one of those 2 items to do it inbounds without any sort of crazy stuff. I'm sure there's other ways, but that's kind of the big part. So yeah, plus foosda only has charge and ice, which means his damage is basically, it's like a pea shooter. The funny thing is, low percent speed is actually a pea shooter because you only have charge, but in this case he's got ice, so it's a little bit more damage. The thunder is actually Duckfist.
Duckfist has transcended human form.
Duckfist
he has no need to race Super Metroid anymore.
Duckfist is showing off his rage from afar at not being able to make the race. Just a good old Texas thunderstorm, that's all it is.
So Schmeman making it over to Warehouse easily. He will be executing the normal Kraid quick kill as you have seen it many times before. foosda, of course, going up to Fantoon. foosda does not do CWJ as far as I know. He will just be doing the horizontal bomb jump strat, where you land on the middle platform and...
Did he get hit by that pirate there?
Yeah, I think he did. That's not good.
No, it's not. But yeah, he'll do the bomb jumps across the moat. CWJ is a bad trick. For CWJ, the first jump is frame perfect. The second jump has 2 frames of leeway, so it's a very, 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 very difficult trick to do consistently.
And you see,
it's not a hard trick.
It's the bomb jump easily.
Yeah, he did, and Schmeman missing the quick kill, unfortunately.
Now, Schmeman did have an issue with Kraid in a previous run where he missed the quick kill and died to him. Now, I don't want to bring commentators' curse into this or anything, but...
let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, let's hope that does not happen. I think Schmeman is purposely doing this to give foosda a little bit of leeway so this run comes down to the wire. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So both runners at their respective bosses right now.
Yeah, low percent ice is a pretty old school category. Hodarubi, it was Hodarubi's biggest run, I think, for a long, long time. And Hodarubi's an old school Japanese runner who had the 80% record for about 6 years before Garrison took it. And before it was really kind of a modernized speedrun in the sense of that you know of it today.
And you can see that foosda is just using a sparse amount of missiles because he really doesn't have much here. So
nope. Yeah, he doesn't. He's only got 10, so you can't really do the Doppler properly with that. Doppler 2 round anyway.
Schmeman does take down Kraid and grabs Varia, so he is on his way. Looks like foosda will get a 4 round. I guess the normal optimal strat gets you a 3 round in
correct
low ice.
Yeah, that's right.
So that was a pretty fast 4 round. Not bad at all. foosda leaving his boss area around the same time that Schmeman is.
Schmeman whiffing that super there, but he got lucky in the pirate there dropped 1 for him, so he's okay. Although he's gonna have to, if he gets Kraid tank.
Oh, he gets hit a few times there. Luckily, he has Varia at this point, so those key hunters don't do as much damage to him.
Okay, so he's going to get the Kraid tank. Right now, I don't actually know who's winning. It's hard to compare. It's hard to see who's actually going to be winning if you're not familiar with low percent ice. I can tell you that Schmeman lost a fair amount of time on Kraid, and foosda lost some time on Fantoon, so... I think I would still say that foosda is a little bit ahead, but it's hard to say for sure.
And just keep in mind, this is not new route that foosda is running. This is low percent ice, which is an entirely different category. It just the beginning looks like new route because it goes to Fantoon first.
It's very, very similar.
Yeah.
It's basically the same up to Ridley. The boss order is Fantoon, Kraid, Ridley, Dragon. So that's the big difference. Is he'll go to Kraid next because he needs that extra E tank for lower Norfair.
This is kind of just a fun race because Duckfist did not show up, so it is a valid SRL race, although they are racing separate categories, so there are SRL points at stake, but that is about the only thing that's at stake here.
Yeah.
All right, so foosda doing a little deboost strat there to get across the spikes fairly easily.
That was actually fairly close because those spikes do 60 damage, so one more hit would have killed him.
One more would have killed him because he only had 59.
Yeah. That's not uncommon for them, though. I mean, they do it gets kind of pushed there. I mean, he could have had better health there, but that's not an on normals or unusual circumstance for him. He's good at that strat. Schmeman makes his way over to speed and to the unofficial mini boss of Super Metroid Bubble Mountain Cack Attack. It's past no problem.
Not bad. There is a bracket. I don't have a link at the moment, and I'm not actually sure how updated the challenge bracket is.
No, the official bracket I don't think is up to date.
Yeah, you just want to take a look at the Super Metroid spreadsheet with the group stage matches. That gives you all the info for the time being.
Pretty sure this is the last match to be.
Yep, this is the last match for the last group. So this closes out everything, and our next match, I'm not sure what the dates are yet. Single elimination bracket. Yeah, I don't see dates on here. Oh, round of 32.
Oh, challenge. Okay, so Stray's saying that challenge is very up to date. And
it's very up to date. Okay.
The spreadsheet is up to date, but the bracket hasn't been published yet for the 32.
So everything is very up to date. All right, excellent.
I mean, you can see, if you go into the spreadsheet, you can see like where people are at. Let me see if maybe something is updated since I've. Okay, there it is. So the seedings are up in the spreadsheet tournament.
Yeah, the seedings are up. The round of 32 is May 28th to June 10th, I believe. So that will be coming very soon.
Where did you see that?
It's right underneath round of 32 in small text on the single elimination bracket sheet.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Good show. Good show. So Stray is on the ball at updating this stuff because this wasn't up to date about an hour or two ago. So, or at least I didn't see it. So great.
So foosda heading over to Kraid now. Schmeman making his way back to Business Center by going the reverse route through Bubble Mountain. foosda will be doing the missile quick kill here. 2 missiles followed by 3 supers.
Note he's not doing the new lag strat that Snick found.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh, oh, he missed it.
So both. Ooh, okay. Oh, right, of course. Well, he does have gravity, so he doesn't need to really worry about taking too much damage.
No. So this is interesting. This will be another. Well, Schmeman struggled here too, but making short work there. He is going to pick up Varia, and the biggest reason he's going to pick up Varia is for Rainbow Beam. We'll see, Dahlia. We'll see. Maybe if everybody I face dies, then I'll win. That's what it would take. So yeah, you'll see that a lot, even in any percent. People will ask, why did you get Varia? You have gravity already. But Varia reduces the damage from Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam so that you can survive it with 300 health. With over 300 health. Otherwise, it'll do 600 damage, I believe.
So Schmeman goes for the ledge grab strat there. He does miss it, but he gets the backup.
Good
does recovery. A little wall jump against the edge of the ledge and gets in the Hellway.
Yeah, it's 600 damage without Varia. Oates did actually get the lowest. Yeah, he's in actually last place, which puts him against Zost in the first round. So that should be. I think that's what a lot of people were looking forward to, although maybe not so much those guys being that part of the run. And they are still going to be single elimination, so one of them is not going to advance. That's a fact. So no hopes of a Zost Oates final, unfortunately, but it should still be an exciting match. And now you see foosda going over here to get ice. He's got to do. It's a little bit tricky without speed there. You have to be able to do good short hop mock balls.
To see the Zotes versus Oats rank. God, what did I just say? To see the Oats versus Zost ranking, or the way the brackets are formed, you want to go to the spreadsheet and go to the single elimination bracket tab, and on there you'll see the first match under round of 32 is number 1 Zosty versus number 32 Oats and Goats.
Schmeman not getting Ocean Fly. I don't know if he actually attempted it. As foosda's doing the ice escape. That's another good mock ball. That looks good. Yep. And now he's gonna go down to Lower Norfair. So one thing you wait, what's he? Oh yeah. He's going down Lower Norfair. It's been a while since I've watched Low Percent Ice, so I had to kind of polish up on it a little bit when I found out they were going to do it. So I'm not as up to par on what's going on with Low Percent Ice as I would like to be.
One of the things that you do not have to do in any percent, but I believe they do in New Route. Oh, of course, for horizontal bomb jump and stuff like that, and getting out of the dragon fight, you have to know bomb jumping for Low Percent Ice because you do not have high jump boots.
Yep. So you can do a slow bomb jump, but the double bomb jump is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
So if you guys the link to the spreadsheet here is in the chat. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen.
I assume it's going to work the same way. The two opponents will decide when to schedule their match during the course of the week. So I'm not sure if anything has been set yet, but we should see some stuff soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Actually, that's a good and maybe Stray can clarify that at some point. I imagine we'll find out because I'm not exactly sure either how this is going to work. It could very well be the same.
Is that Fantune now?
And you're going to see foosda do a gravity jump here to get high enough. Since he doesn't have high jump, he doesn't have space, he can't shine spark, so he's going to do gravity jump, and he misses. Oh, he just gets it. Wow, that was so close.
Ooh, man.
He was low. That was wow.
There have been some scary moments in this tournament.
That was nuts.
The lava pit. Yeah.
To get the wall jump there that low, that was the testament to his skill at recovering there. Okay, there we go. So Stray will make an announcement so that we can understand exactly what's going on. So stand by, but not right now. So yeah, the other thing here is foosda has to power bomb these pillars because there's no other way through.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could do some kind of weird. No, actually, no, you couldn't. You couldn't because you don't have speed booster. So no.
Yeah, any strats that use speed booster, of course. Any strats that use shine spark, foosda cannot execute.
This is another one. He's going to group these pirates together and shoot them. He just kind of missed it. Ideally, you'd want to group them together, but that's okay. And now he's going to lay a power bomb here, which is also going to damage his pirate, and he's going to shoot him with a few missiles and then freeze it, so that he can get up there. So it takes a couple shard shots to freeze it, and now it's frozen. It just wall jump up it. No big deal.
No big deal at all.
It's actually not that difficult of a strat. It looks probably harder than it really is.
Gets hit there.
Getting hit there is bad, though.
Yeah. Keep in mind, he still only has 2 E-tanks here.
Yep, it's true. I mean, it's low percent, so you don't have the luxury of getting a safety tank. You just got to go. So he doesn't. He's going the quickest way around here, which is just to go up the normal platforms. Which, since you're going slow, it's really probably not anywhere near as stressful as it looks. But you still have to have good movement. The part with the Key Hunter stairway is tricky, and Schmeman getting Bola spark there is a good spark for him.
foosda makes it through that room pretty easily. Doesn't get hit by any of them, so that was nice.
Makes it look easy.
Oh, Hundo would definitely be longer.
Yeah, most runs would be around the 120 range, I think.
Yeah.
120, 130. There you go. Gets a Kago.
It's a Kago on the second set of spikes.
So he's going to kill these pirates with 3 supers. They need 3 supers each, and he's only got 5. So this first one needs to drop him some. There he goes.
And he does. So he should be fine.
And he's going to farm back up for Ridley as well. So he's going to need full ammo and full health for Ridley. So you will see him do a little bit of farming to get that.
Right. So just keep in mind, he needs a lot of shots on Ridley. This is going to be a long fight. So
yeah, around about 100-ish charge shots. He did help create the Kona challenge, though. So
He knows this very, very well, yes.
Yes, he does.
Schmeman farms those crabs. He has excellent ammo count here. 5 power bombs, has no issues, so he is all set to go to Meridia.
His health could be better, but it's okay.
Yeah.
2 more supers for foosda and he'll be ready. Actually, did he shoot the idol already? I didn't see if he did. Okay, yeah, he did. So here you're going to see the special beam attack. Oh, and he lays a power bomb too, so he's going to do... I'm not sure how much damage he does. Oh, he misses 2 particles. That's really bad. Okay, all right, he's good now.
Yeah, as long as he can get hit, he can get those particles to hit Ridley afterwards. He can start
getting hit by the tail there.
Yeah.
As he drops these power bombs. The power bombs do damage him. I don't know how much, off the top of my head. The power bombs can actually double hit him too and do a sizable amount of damage. So foosda, I think he's counting shots here. I'm not completely sure. I would imagine he might be. Or he might just be waiting until Ridley's red. He may just have a feel for it, and then when Ridley's red, he'll know.
Yeah, and then when Ridley's red, he'll probably let go of the additional supers.
Yep. So here he's manipulating him into these pogos because it's the best way for him to do damage from this position. As Schmeman makes his way over to Botloon. foosda can keep the 69 literally until you just said that.
Schmeman actually opts for a different strat here. You'll see that most people do a Shine Spark. Schmeman actually does a series of jumps to get up to the top of the Mount Doom area.
That's about 2 seconds slower than the Shine Spark, but it is a health strat. So
exactly,
sure,
and as Mish mentioned before, Schmeman was a little bit low on health, so that was a good call on his part.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure that nothing funny happens with Botloon.
foosda's PB in any percent is 44, Schmeman's is 53. So this is kind of like, this is just a fun race, but in a way it's also a handicapped race, since foosda's PB in low ice is 54.50, which is much closer to Schmeman's any percent PB.
Yeah, so basically Duck Fist is MIA, and so it's a forfeit, and in order so that Schmeman could have somebody to race, foosda decided to run low ice so that they could just kind of do a race. So there was somebody for Schmeman to race, basically. And if foosda raced any percent, it would just, I don't know, it probably wouldn't be that interesting. So here, this gives us something to talk about besides just Schmeman's race, and it's a really cool run anyway. Low percent ice.
Schmeman just stopping to farm really quickly there with a Shine Spark. Gets him some extra supers. It's gonna go for Haffy here. Ooh, nope. Yeah. That one last wall jump
can be
had a
tricky.
little bit of hesitation on it.
It can be easy to mistime the shot or mess up a wall jump or something.
Yeah.
And now foosda's
okay. So,
here.
Yep, foosda letting go of his missiles, and he'll be letting go of the supers soon enough as well.
So he's probably counting shots now, if he wasn't already. And so he'll use that kind of cue to when to shoot supers.
But you can see the kind of control he has over this fight. He's taken very little damage over the course of it.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to manipulate Ridley, and so really the only thing that can cause problems for him is Ridley RNG. Which there's some crap like that.
Schmeman in the Dragon fight here is going to do an X Factor accompanied by a Shine Spark. Or is going to try to. It looks like he...
Did he miss the short charge?
Misses it. Oh, and does another one. I'm not sure if any of those particles hit Dragon. I think if he gets 2 more... Okay, that looked pretty good as far as placement.
So Ridley, good kill. Good kill from foosda.
Yeah, very nice kill.
But you can see how technical and how long that fight is. To maintain focus that long is not an easy feat. Now he's going to get Ridley tank. He would have liked to have that super, but...
So Schmeman finishing off Dragon and getting blue suit there. Still a pretty short fight, so even with the first mess up, everything went fine for him.
I want to say that they're at fairly similar paces right now. I'm honestly not completely sure. It's so difficult to measure.
I have no
two
clue.
runs.
I would just be guessing, but it seems like they could be on similar paces.
What do I have? So, yeah, foosda's probably about a minute behind his PB right now, I think. Maybe not quite that far. But he's definitely behind. Because I don't think his Ridley kill was... His Ridley kill in his PB was a 28.51. And I think he was slower than that here.
Schmeman has good ammo counts here. His energy's a little low, but he should be able to farm a bit.
He's kind of taking it safe there, making sure to get some supers from the CAC attacks. So foosda's got quite a bit of health to get out of the escape here. The one difficult part, and he got a really good pattern from those the key hunters there, but he can't hitbox anything, which is a pretty good strat. He also really can't kill anything down here without taking a tremendous amount of time and ammunition. He doesn't even have really much ammo right now, so he's just got to get past it.
Now, of course, the nice thing about low percent ice is he did already kill. Well, oh god, no, sorry, I was thinking of something else. Ignore that.
So he's kind of manipulating the key hunter there. Ooh, nice mock ball, or not a mock ball, but a nice morph ball. He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Oh, misses the ledge grab there.
So that would be much more scary without the amount of E-tanks he has right now. Having the extra power bomb there is helpful, so he can shoot those blocks out instead of bombing them. Farming a little ammo there. You'll see him go up to Batcave now to refill, because he needs the supers for bot wound. Oh, he doesn't have a super, so he's going to have to kill this CAC attack for one, and now he should refill most of his supers, if not, I think he fills them full, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so he'll do a little bit of farming here, of course.
And this is just the quickest way. There's no other really good farm spot before bot wound, and he has nice drops.
Yeah, you can see that he uses the bomb method here. He does have ice on his beam, so he would need 2 shots from ice.
All right, he's full. Here we go, on to Meridia. So he plays around the lava for a little bit. So you'll notice foosda's going back here through the lava rise room, because normally you'd see him go through the Frog Speedway, but without Speed Booster he can't do that. So he's got to go through lava rise and the cathedral and the I forget what the other room's called. It's a very good way to farm. Yeah.
I'm gonna step away for just 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So Schmeman is going to get ice now and head down and take out Ridley. And foosda is on his way up to bot wound and Dragon. So I think they just missed the high 5 too. But both of them only have one boss left to kill, so... Actually, I guess technically, if you count bot wound, foosda has 2. This is a pretty cool strat here. You're going to see foosda do another gravity jump. And then he's going to do a couple these wall jumps are fairly tricky. We'll see how he does them. This is a pretty odd place to do wall jumps. I was going to do another gravity jump for the sake of time. You can wall jump up those, but it's pretty difficult. So sorry about that. Most human low percent runs are 14%. There is 12%, but it's I think it's really difficult, and I don't know a ton about it. I know it's really difficult, and I know it's a really long run, but I don't know if it's a human strat or not. Maybe somebody can correct me on that. So this is why you need ice or speed. This room right here. So Foos is doing an ice clip there. Like there's no other way. There's only 2 ways through that room. Inbounds at least.
Alright, so Schmeman coming up to a worst room in the game here. The strat that he uses versus what foosda did will be very different, and we'll see if he chooses to do fast pillars or bomb them.
I would expect him to do the speed strat here.
Yeah,
with
he
that
does.
Amount of health. Oh, he's going to do the Shine Spark, okay. Foosda making short work of Batwoon, and now he's going to skip the Batwoon tank because he can't get it. Kind of an unusual. You don't see this strat or this room done this way very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also 3%. That's true, LCC. It's a pretty cool category too.
Foosda once again farming with bombs here because that is the most efficient method.
Yep, it needs to be full. No half-E or full half-E or any of that stuff here. Just wall jumps, really good ones.
So Schmeman's energy is kind of low.
Yeah, it's actually quite low.
He doesn't want to get hit in this next room, but as long as he kills or hitboxes these key hunters correctly, he should not have any issue. And it looks like he does not, so he is good to go. He actually takes the save too.
Interesting.
Right. Very interesting, yeah.
So he must not be very comfortable having this much health against Ridley. I can't say I blame him. That is going to cost him some time though, and let foosda. I think foosda's actually a little bit behind, so that's going to let him get some time back. It's again though, it's really difficult to say for sure.
So there are no, like we said before, there are no speed booster strats for Dragon. He is just going to have to exhaust his ammo.
Yeah, you'll see him do some cool stuff with the special beam attack here.
Yeah.
It's just going to be ammo. Oh, and there's a good reason why Schmeman saved, because he just died. I think he must have died to the Metal Pirates. I didn't see it.
Oh, man.
But it's a good thing he saved.
And this is actually going to make this a very close match now. Because Schmeman lost about a minute to that at least, so foosda will be able to gain some time.
So whenever you the different beams, when you have charge and that beam equipped and you have power bombs selected, they each do a different attack. And the 2 that you see the most are Charge Wave, which is X Factor, and then this ice one, which you really only see in low percent ice. Does slightly more damage than just
Ooh.
I'm trying to think.
Narrowly avoids getting hit by that second Skiga.
Well, it does 240 damage is what the special beam attack does with ice. So it's really not that much damage, but it's some. Now foosda's health is not in a good spot here.
But Dragon is also
take very many more hits. Yeah,
he just needs to be careful and get a few
Dragon
charge shots.
Should be close to dying.
Yeah. Schmeman makes it through the Metal Pirates room this time. His energy is kind of low. He might farm a bit here before going to the Ridley fight.
Nice. Good kill for foosda.
Very nice.
So now he's going to bomb jump out of here. He doesn't want the drops so much. But now that he fell, he is going to get the drops. And he's going to do a gravity jump out. So that's a time loss for him to do that, but that's okay.
Schmeman has the basic Ridley fight here. 20 shots, 11 to get Ridley into that reddish color.
Yeah, this will be a good example of how much faster 80% Ridley is, old route versus low ice, or even new route.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess the big comparisons would be taking a look at old route versus new route versus low percent ice versus low percent speed booster to see the different levels that players need to have of knowledge and the ability to defeat Ridley, or withstand and maintain focus in the fight.
Nice kill from Schmeman there.
Foosda.
That quick drop is intentional.
That's intended? Okay.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
It's the quickest way down. Yeah, normally you don't want to go down there. It's a huge time loss, but he's going to have to go back kind of the same way he came in.
I flinched for a second there, but then I kind of realized what was going on. I have not seen low percent ice in a while.
It's a really cool category. I wish more people ran it.
Yeah, I really have not seen anyone run it at all. Mostly you see people run 80% and hundo and randos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think foosda and Wild both just like foosda's PB is about a month old, and Wild's I think is about 3 weeks old for low percent ice.
Right.
More gravity jumps.
So Schmeman did get the Ridley E tank. He has 5 tanks here. I don't think he is worried in the least.
That's true. Oates has been running low percent ice recently. You're right.
Oh, really? He's been doing it. Okay.
I forgot about that.
I didn't notice that he actually switched over to low percent every once in a while. That's pretty interesting.
It's a really good way to do lower Norfair without kind of the stress of the 80% grind. The tough part about the 80% grind is, like, if you make a mistake in lower Norfair, you lose your run almost without exception. And so it's hard to just grind out runs in it. At least with low percent ice, it's a little bit different. And of course, if you're go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say foosda is going to get to G4 way ahead of Schmeman.
That's true.
Just keep in mind, foosda's Mother Brain fight is going to be extremely long compared to Schmeman's, so we may see both runners at that fight at the same time,
But
doing completely different amounts of damage. And foosda does take the save and refill.
I think he takes that more for the refill, but yeah.
More for the refill, but for the save as well, just in case something happens, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason there. He doesn't want to lose the run now, which is certainly possible in Turian.
Although, like you said, knowing foosda, if he did die in Turian, he might just call it there.
Oh, he would, absolutely. But that save is good, so that means he'll at least finish it.
No,
foosda's got enough health.
Yeah, he only needs 3 E-tanks.
Yep. His maximum health is 399, and as long as you're over 300, you'll survive the Rainbow Beam.
Yeah, it's possible that he didn't save. I didn't really catch that part.
Yeah.
Like Mishrak said, he mainly took it for the refill.
I'd be surprised if he didn't save. Might as well at that point, if you're already going to take that. So yeah, foosda. Again, it's still hard to say like who's in the lead. Schmeman can't be that far behind, but I think he is behind.
Yeah, someone with good knowledge about the difference between the routes could probably tell us how long a Mother Brain fight takes on average in old route versus low ice, but personally, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Actually, I don't know the times.
Schmeman's ammo counts are perfect. He doesn't need the energy. He can farm really quick here if he wants, but he avoids it.
Nice gripping strat from in room 1 there. Getting grabbed there is unfortunate, but he recovers that pretty well. He's really good at getting out of that stuff, because it does happen every once in a while. Often use missiles there to make sure he doesn't have any drop block issues. Which his ammo looks really good going into the last room here. So foosda will not actually be able to do the baby skip because he doesn't have wave beam, so he can't clear out the dead plant stuff that's blocking the door properly. So he's gonna intentionally damage himself.
So the difference between Mother Brain fight for Schmeman and foosda, Schmeman only needs 20 shots. I believe foosda needs 200.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, which is an amazing,
amazing
difference.
Foosda won't have any, he'll have 1 extra missile, possibly, and that's it. He won't have any supers to shoot Mother Brain with or anything like that, so it's all going to be charge shots. And he'll use the strat where he's standing underneath Mother Brain's head to kind of mitigate some of the stuff, but don't think that makes it any less stressful. It is definitely not an easy fight. So here he's gonna shoot the red eye door there with missiles, and he's gonna shoot the red door, and he's gonna shoot the eye door with missiles. So this is actually a little bit dangerous, but he gets it just fine. He could actually die there if he messed it up, but he does that so that he'll have enough ammo for Mother Brain. Otherwise, he would not without this refill. So that's going to be a time loss over Schmeman, especially if Schmeman gets a baby skip.
I don't know if Schmeman has practiced baby skip.
Yeah, I'm not sure
if he goes for it.
His health could be better too, but he should be okay with this many tanks. Oh yeah, he's looking good now.
And foosda has to be very careful on Mother Brain 1 not to get sniped.
Oh, he's actually using the Mother Brain save. That's another good choice. So foosda not going full YOLO here, respecting the fact that it is a race, and
yeah, they are actually racing. This is a valid SRL race. It's just not valid for the tournament.
Yeah, it's not valid for the tournament. It's not the same category, so it's a fairly unusual race. But the times aren't that far apart from each other to be unrealistic of a close race. Getting grabbed there in room 4 is not what Schmeman wants, but he gets out of that just fine with perfect health and ammo too. Nice. Ooh, that turret trying to snipe foosda.
But he gets through. He does have that 1 missile left. Not going to do much difference in this fight, though.
That's how much margin for error there is with his ammo. 1 missile.
Yeah. So, like Mish said, he will be standing below Mother Brain's head.
He's also going to use
this fight.
He's also going to use the special beam attack here.
Yeah.
Getting that last particle in there, he's going to use them all, I think, or maybe a couple. No, just 2. So he will stay here, and in order to keep Mother Brain from walking forward, he has to continuously make sure that he gets those shots off, and Schmeman did miss the baby skip. I don't know if he really attempted it. I think he was just running. Maybe I missed it. Did you see it? Did you see if he actually attempted it, or was he just going?
I don't think he attempted it.
Okay.
If so he did, it was probably just let me give it a shot and then get grabbed or something.
So if foosda kind of mistimes the shots here, Mother Brain will start to walk forward and get all in his face, and of course getting hit by the leg is a ton of damage. So
yeah,
this is a really it looks kind of easy, but it's really stressful.
This is a very edge of your seat fight. It is not simple.
It avoids the French fries and the onion rings, but the bombs are actually probably the worst part. So we'll see how he handles those when she drops them. So here's one. So you just got to be really careful. You can actually lay a bomb on the ground and jump over it too.
Yeah, you have to realize how
explode
wide that bomb actually explodes. It does a ton of distance damage.
So
but yes, once again,
Stray was actually counting a little bit there.
Yeah, 200 shots here. So it looks like Schmeman is going to take the lead if he gets through a smooth Mother Brain 1.
Yep. So you can see, even despite the saves and the mistakes, Schmeman's coming right back. Fun anecdote. During Zost's SGDQ, was it SGDQ when he had low % ice? He actually lost count. Fortunately, he had Garrison on the couch to help him count, but he actually lost count while he was doing this, and that's really bad because you need to know when ketchup's coming out. I think
very impressive dodge work there by foosda on those onion rings and bombs there.
It was either an ice run or a speed run. I don't remember. Now that I say that,
it is 200 shots. Yes. Schmeman gets the ketchup. Just needs a few more to finish off Mother Brain 1. foosda, I am guessing, is reaching the halfway point now.
He should be getting there. I was not counting. So yeah, Schmeman in a good lead right now because of the boss fight. But foosda's still on a pretty good pace for low % ice.
So foosda, I think, is backing up here to prepare for ketchup.
Yeah, he's also getting around that bomb, but yeah, he should be getting close to ketchup. So there you see him actually lay bombs to get that out of the way. So ketchup should be any time now.
Oh my god!
That was rings. So now he's in the ketchup phase, so actually this is probably...
He has to be extremely careful.
Yeah, he can't get hit by bombs. This
can't
is
get hit by anything, I think.
Correct. This is normally when it becomes a lot less stressful, because it's actually pretty easy to dodge the ketchup.
Yeah, hopefully you just don't get a barrage of bombs from Mother Brain.
So the bombs make it very stressful. But foosda is a master at handling the situation.
Schmeman about to work his way into phase 3. foosda coming down to, I think, about 15 shots left.
Whew. Man, those onion ring combos. foosda with the spoilers in chat. That's unfortunate.
Alright, very nice. So he gets through that.
Or is he just trolling?
He's just trolling, of course.
Gosh, that troll. foosda. Man. Nice fight. Nice fight, dude.
Very nice. So you now know how hard low % ice is. At the very end of the run, you have to do 200 shots on Mother Brain. It's no simple feat. Schmeman entering the escape here.
That was a pretty good troll. That was a pretty good troll, I will say. So Schmeman not going to PB, unfortunately, but still a really good run.
Yeah, should be a mid to high 54.
Yep.
If he saves the animals, well, I don't know what to say about that.
Well, I'm not sure if he's watching foosda, so he shouldn't be saving the animals here.
Yes, low % speed is even worse. That's correct.
Yeah, low % speed is 300 shots against Mother Brain, and you have to do the Z Spark, which is pretty gnarly. Like it's not bad to do it eventually, but to do it the first try is hard. And Turian also is really difficult with low % speed. You need good drop luck to have a good time.
So Schmeman finishes with an official SRL time of 54:50. Congratulations to him on defeating Duckfist. Not actually foosda. Although he actually defeated 2 opponents in one swoop. He defeated foosda in the SRL race and Duckfist in the tournament. So congrats to him on getting a double victory.
You have to use power bombs. It takes 3 power bombs to kill the Metroids without ice. And in order to do that, well, as a result of that, they don't drop their normal drops. So you have to kind of get lucky and hope that they drop enough power bombs so you don't have to go back and refill or farm them. Yeah, that's Feasel just mentioned 160 matches in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Like, an unbelievable amount of work by Strevaris and Feasel and all the other organizers, as well as all the commentators. Tremendous. And it's been fun to see so many new runners and so many runners improving their PBs, people coming out of retirement to continue to play this game. It's been amazing to see this. So honestly.
Yeah. Thanks so much to Stray, Feasel. I know Mythical has done some work as well.
Yeah.
Balthazar, aka Guru of Reason, Wild, and everyone else, all the commentators and everything that have made this tournament possible. This is just the first phase. We are going to be moving into later and greater phases where you'll see the top runners take on each other. So we do not have any more matches planned yet, but they will be coming up as people schedule them. But yes, we are moving into the single elimination phase.
Both Oates and Zost have been on 41 pace at different times, so yeah, it's going to happen. Just a matter of when.
Yeah, we're only just now getting this party started.
Yeah. Hello, Stray.
Hello.
What's up, dude? Got any? What exciting things do you have for us?
So one thing that I specifically wanted to get to everyone in Chatland and in the tournament is predictions. If you want to do a bracket prediction, those are now being accepted on the challenge page. So go out and fill out what you think is going to happen in the single elimination bracket. The bracket is up either on challenge or the Google spreadsheet. Okay, foosda giving us the fake out with the animals there. That
was a good one.
I'm not watching our TMP stream, but no, the prediction bracket is out there. Go ahead, log in, make your predictions. I will keep it accepting predictions until we have the results of our first match, or until our first match starts. So you have until probably at least a few days. But we are entering single elimination. Like Feasel said in chat earlier, we have completed 160 matches over the last 35 days. It's been quite the feat and quite a bit of work. But we're in our home stretch now, and I'm very excited to see what unfolds. So I think that's all I wanted to convey out to there. But thank you for letting me jump in real quick, Mr. Rack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you, Stray, for putting together the tournament and making sure everything runs smoothly. And yeah, 160 matches has been awesome. It's been very entertaining. There's been a lot of interesting things happening. I think some memes have developed along the way in this tournament. Either way, yeah, we now have a whole new bracket to look at. Be sure to check out that link that Stray posted and put in your predictions. Schmeman finishes up 23%. You'll see that foosda, once it gets to the see you next mission sign, will have finished up with 14%.
What was actually foosda's time? Did you catch it? I didn't catch it.
foosda's official SRL time was 57:22.
57:20, okay.
Yeah, so congrats to him on that. And that is about it. There is nothing left until the new runs start coming in. Yeah, so be sure to check out the brackets. Stray mentioned the challenge page and also the spreadsheet. You can take a look either way.
Yeah, good show. I think we're all finished up. So
yeah. So my name is Typo. I've been commentating with Mishrak. This was a very interesting final race between an 80% runner and a low percent ice runner. And we will see you next mission.
Later, dudes.